Hello, everybody. Happy August. It's been, about a month, I would guess, since I did this last. So here we are again as you join me as I look at what's happening in our local housing market. And so that I can update those numbers that I like to send you guys so that you can track your zip code. And just to reiterate the benefit of that, knowing the price per square foot and the trends in your area make you a better, more wise homeowner and real estate investor. So I'm trying to make it as easy and accessible for you as possible. We include the one sheeter in this email every month. And then obviously, if you want to follow along with the whole video, that would be great. Or I am going to put timestamps in the description below so that you can skip to your zip code. If there is ever a time where you would like comparative market analysis, which is a really in-depth market analysis that really pinpoints how much your home is worth, your specific home, I am happy to do that for you anytime, free of charge. Just let me know. We love doing that. It's great practice for us. And it's just a really good way for us to use our skill to give back to you guys. So never hesitate to ask for that. Anyway, let's get started. I am going to do a screen share. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the economy and interest rates. So, as you know, the best way to track interest rates, really the only way to try and predict what they're going to do, is to follow the 10-year treasury yield. And you could see like it's a very volatile thing here. So if we scroll down here and get more long-term data, you can see that we are definitely falling. We are bumping up a little bit week over week. For a minute last week, interest rates had fallen below down to like 6.4. They're back closer to 6.5 now. And we really do believe, and I said this to you last month too, that I felt confident that I could now say that there was going to be a rate cut at the September Fed meeting. And I feel even more confident about that now. With inflation down to 2.9%, the goal is 2. I think we'll be there very soon. So I don't think the Fed is going to wait until we get all the way there, right? I think they're able to see that households are hurting and that it's time to give us some relief in the form of rate cuts. I am reading a little bit that we may even get a half a point cut instead of just a quarter point cut. They're going to be conservative with it, and they're going to, because we don't want to allow the economy to overheat again. So they're going to be really protective of that. But I do think we'll see a rate cut in September. So if you are waiting on that to get going, September's meeting is the 18th, I believe, 18th or 19th. So we'll know really shortly after there. So the chief economist at the National Association of Realtors posts this once a month, this prediction opinion post. And he does say in this last sentence here, the new normal for mortgage rates will be around 6% and definitely not to the 4% as it was before COVID. And I remember when Aaron and I bought our first house, we got like a 6.15% interest rate. And I remember my mom being like, that's so good. I'm so proud of you guys. Cause she had paid, I think, 13% for her first house. So anyway, it's all relative, right? But the flip side of this, and I know, let me see if I can go back to one other post here on the NAR. Normally, when you have the increase in interest rates, it pushes prices down because sellers have to respond to buyer affordability. And that just hasn't happened because of inventory. But we are seeing inventory go up. I think, I haven't looked yet, right, y'all? I do this real time with y'all, but I think we will see in most of these zip codes, we will see some increase in inventory, hopefully. So definitely we're seeing it nationally. And certainly as Charlotte region as a whole, we're seeing it. Our areas is a pretty desirable area. So it's not going to ever be quite the increase that you're going to see with when your lens comes out bigger. But Lake Norman, that I call it the greater Lake Norman area, North Charlotte region, is just really, really desirable. So let's just go ahead and pop in there. So I use this program through our MLS called Fast Stats, and it updates in real time, but it does a big monthly update usually like after the 8th of the month. So here's we're looking at Mecklenburg County, Charlotte region, Mecklenburg County. We'll go, this monthly indicators report is really good. This is what I typically look at. So just a snapshot, existing home sales fell, which it did last month too. So we're pretty much staying, 5.4% month over month, 5.4% year over year. We're staying pretty consistently there. And then new listings are up. So, and we're still seeing really quick sales. It's just, it's the desirable stuff that's priced right, that's moving quick. And then any seller that's trying to push price right now, it's just not translating to the buyer's market. They're just not understanding that. But as you can see, our median sales price is up yet again. But we're still seeing we are still ultimately in a really low inventory situation, even though inventory is getting better. I know we got several buyers under contract last month, and some buyers that have been trying for over a year to get in a house. So we were definitely feeling the relief of it, which is good. And all of our listings still went into multiple offer situation. That's my shtick, if you will, is to create demand on all of our listings with our 3-step process. So our sellers still were in very much a seller friendly position, because it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 20, I can still leverage 2 offers against each other. It's a little easier to do that when it's 20 offers. But we're seeing less offers, but still multiple offers. And then I like to look at this here too. So I track new listings. So year over year, we were up 19%, about 800 houses listed this July versus last July. So that helps, right? For there to just be more options for buyers. And then there's your year-to-date numbers, which is a little bit softer. And then I like to look at days on market. So that's up again at 34, but that's still a really healthy market. And then if you go all the way down here to month supply, we're up at 2.5% from a year ago. We were at 1.6 because you remember we had fallen under 1 month when, at the height of everything. So, and I remember saying to y'all, the pendulum's got to swing really far back for us to get anywhere near a buyer's market. So we are trending a little bit closer to a balanced market, but we're still really far away from being a buyer's market. This number would have to be higher than 6. We've got average list price is up about 30 grand there. You've got average sales price is up year over year, about 30. That's 37,000. Median sales price is up about 11. And so housing affordability down, but that's going to happen when interest rates are up and prices are also up. Housing affordability is going to go down. So I guess people are just going to have to start making more money for that to balance out. Anyway, so that's your overview for the Charlotte region. Let's go start grabbing those zip codes. So let's head over to Huntersville first. And I'm going to stay at 12 months here. So I have the option of going monthly, which is going to be a data point for 1 month of activity. So when I'm looking at new listings and month supply, I use that one. Otherwise, I use rolling 12-month data because it's just one house can throw something off too much if we look at monthly. So that's why we don't like to do that for that. But we are, oh, look, we took a little, so year over year, we took a little fall back. Am I doing? Yeah, this is median. That's why I always look at average. Okay, here we go. So up 3.9% last month. We were up 4%. So it is definitely softening. It is. But don't let anybody make you think that there's a crash coming because people just have too much equity in their house for that to be the case. It's just making it a little bit easier to buy now. So new average sales price is $597,341, which is a year-over-year increase of 3.9%. That's up $5,000 from last month. And then the average price per square foot is $225. We were at $224 last month. Days on market is 25. That's the same as last month. And then I'm going to switch to this 1 month data point. I'm going to look at month supply, which is 2.2. We were 2.3 last month. And then new listings. We were at 153 last month and then 129 this month. So see, in Huntersville, we have less listings this month than we did last month. So that just shows you how very geolocal real estate is right there. That is a perfect example of that. All right, let's head to Davidson. And we'll skip over to new listings, which is 55. It was 60 last month in Davidson. And then month supply is 3.4. That stayed exactly the same. Switch back to the rolling data for 12 months. Let's go. Sales price, average sales price, 80971. Look how healthy that is. You can never go wrong buying a house in Davidson, folks. 809,701. That is up 15%. Gosh, that was a big jump. That's crazy. It's awesome, but crazy. 296 a square foot. People love living in Davidson. We have a little bit of lakefront there that helps. And then just the whole vibe of Davidson and that amazing little downtown and how pedestrian friendly it is, and the schools being really good. Just really, all those things really help property values. And then average days on market is 40, and we were 44 last month. So still a little increase year over year, but a month over month drop. Yeah, there was that 44 from last month. Okay, let's head to Cornelius. All right. So days on market average 31. It was 32 last month. Price per square foot average 320. We were 318 last month. Average sales price 857, 621. And that is up 9.5%. Last month, we were up 11.3% year over year at 838,591. So nice little jump. Softening when you look at 12-month rolling data. It's softening just a little bit, but still, I wouldn't love to buy a house and then 12 months later, it'd be worth 9% more. That would cover all of the costs of selling and then some. You'd make money just in a year just by living in your house. And we'll head to that monthly data and look at month supply. 2.4 months. We were at 2.3 last month. New listings. 69. We had 65 last month. So 4 more listings went live this month than did last month, which is pretty much flat and still nowhere near enough. There's way more than 65 buyers wanting Cornelius right now. I can tell you that. 28027. All right, this is my little Concord. We really love that 73 corridor heading just up 73, that section, but 28027 does a big grab. It's really all of Northwest Concord. So you do get into some more rural areas. So this is a tough zip code to really predict, unlike Davidson, where it's so tight, because unfortunately, with the way this fast stats module works, I can't grab just that section that I want to. I mean, I can, but not in this module. So for what it's worth, Birdie, new listings is 138. We were at 104 the month prior. So getting a little better there. Month supply is 3. We were at 2.4 last month. So that increased. No, ma'am. Sorry, I had to fuss at my dog for barking nonstop. That's what you get with real time with Rachel. All right, 444,079. Yay, we're up again. So 444,079 put us up 2.9% year over year. And remember, 28027 was one of the 3 zip codes that had gone backwards with increases. So we are recovering from that. I mean, you can see it right here on this curve. We are finally recovering from that. So this looks like your all-time high, at least for the last 3 years, January 2023. And that was 448. So we're getting there. 444. We're 4,000 off from the all-time high for average sales price. Very good. And I love that zip code. You just get so much house, and the neighborhoods are all really great. And there's so much new construction, and the schools are great. I'm just a big fan of buying in that area. Price per square foot stayed the same. Days on market, 28. And it was 27 last month. So essentially no change there. All right, let's head to Mooresville, 28115. So this was another zip code. And again, it's these zip codes that get into these really rural areas that I feel like that had more of a profound effect on home values. I think those areas, I don't know. I mean, buyer mentality has everything to do with it, right? Like where people were wanting to live, and maybe after COVID, they decided to get closer into to cities and towns. So maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing with you here. All right. Days on market, 41. That's up from 40 last month. Not a big jump there. Average sales price, 429,852. That is up. Yay. So this is another one that is recovering. That's a 4.4% year over year, and it's up from 425 last month. Let's see what that does. Price per square foot, 194. It was 193 last month. And then let's go to that monthly data. Month supply, 3 months. Nice and healthy. New listings, 117. That's up from 95 the month before. I know there are several new construction neighborhoods in that zip code that released houses. We had a few buyers buying that zip code with new construction over the last month. Okay, new listings in the so this is like what I call the lake side of the Mooresville. It's not all lakefront, but that side, the west side, if you will, of 77 if you're heading north. Okay. 28117 is what that is. So new listings is at 111. That's down from 136 last month. Month supply is 4.1. Days on market, 33. Price per square foot, 287. That stayed exactly the same. And then average, so, oh crap, I forgot to switch to 12-month rolling data. So let me do that for price per square foot too. 289, so it went up $2. And then sales price, 911,667, that's up 2,000 from the month before, and then 10.4% year over year. All right, 28262. I think that this is the best buy in all of Charlotte, in my opinion. What did I do here? Average sales price, 367,227. Fell a little bit for a 3.9% year over year. Price per square foot is 199, up from 196. So see, it had gone back just a smidge, and now it's already recovering. Days on market, 30 stayed the same. Let's switch to that monthly data point. 2.5 from 2.2. And then new listings, 57 from 45. All right, 28269 had our best month supply at 1.8. Let's see. So new listings 128. It was 121 last month. Let's see. They were 1.8, so they were the best in the whole region. 1.9 still really good so far, still the best too. Let's shift to that rolling data. Price per square foot 204. We were at 203 last month. Days on market 32, stayed the same. Average sales price 375, 350, pretty much stayed the same. It's up, I don't know, about $700, 2.8% increase year over year. Very good. All right, Denver has been struggling too. This was our only one that was still backwards last month. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, we got a little recovery from month over month. We're still down 5.2, but we were down 6.9. So go Denver, 544, 163. And you have to remember too, like all of this data is based on houses that went under contract probably at least 30 days before. So these are all July numbers. So they went under contract either in May or June. So these things only get better, and then they usually seasonality soften again in the fall and winters, just because people just don't move as much then. 231 price per square foot. Days on market is 42. That stayed exactly the same. Let's go up here to this monthly data point. Month supply 3.4. That's the highest. It's tied with Davidson at 3.4. But Lord knows Davidson's not struggling. Just takes a little longer, I guess, to sell houses there. New listings 94. That's up 10 from 84 the month prior. And again, remember this is July data. So 28081. New listings 52 from 58. Month supply, they were at 2.5 last month, and they're at 2.4 now. 28081 is Kannapolis, in case you don't know. Let's switch to this rolling data. Let's see what their sales price did. 319. That's up. 263. Go Kannapolis. I love Kannapolis. I tell you guys every month I would love to own a house walking distance to the little Cannonballer Stadium. If y'all have never done that West Ave district as like a fun night out, you must. It's so much fun. If you like baseball, go to Cannonballers. If you don't, just walking around down there is super fun. Days on market 32, stayed the same. Okay, I got all that. I will turn this into a one-sheeter and we'll publish this video. I'll make sure all the timestamps are in the description. We'll get that out to you in the newsletter tomorrow night. So when you're watching this, you won't know that I recorded this the day before, but I gotta go because I got an appointment in a minute. So it was really nice chatting with y'all this month. Talk to you soon.